Hey everyone, it's Caitlin here. Welcome back to my channel. So I don't have glasses on and I don't have eyeshadow on because today we're gonna do like 3 or 4 things all in one. We're gonna be doing a little bit of a get ready with me because it's just eyeshadow, and also a little bit of a eyeshadow tutorial with my 1 month 1 palette, the Master Palette by Mario by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and also a first impressions of my Storybook Cosmetics eyeshadow brushes. So it's like a whole bunch of things all in one. So first, and I can't see you guys, so I hope you'll be able to see everything. First, let's talk about the palette that I used this month. I really loved this palette. It is so good. If you are ever able to get a hand on it, I say do, but don't spend like hundreds of dollars on like eBay or something. I don't think anything is worth that much, but hopefully they bring this back at some point. I know it's limited edition, but hopefully they bring it back because it is so good. Some of my favorite shades, of course, are these 3 mattes down here: Lula, Isabella, and Violetta. And Marina and Muse. Like, seriously, using Isabel and Marina and Muse is like my favorite. And then I like to use Hollywood as a highlight color. A lot of people I've seen don't really like Hollywood. Then there isn't a ton of pigment. I didn't really like it when I put it on my lid unless you want a super soft natural look, which is great if that's what you want. But it's really more I find for like a highlight shade, like in my inner corner or my brow bone. It's nice for that. Paris, Bronx, and Claudia, these 3 colors here are the 3 I use the least. I actually didn't get a chance to use these 2 at all because Paris is really, really dark and Bronx is, I don't know, I'll play with it more another time, I guess. But Claudia, I put it in like the outer third of my lid yesterday, I think. And it just wasn't the best, but like everything else, love to die for. But let's take a look at my Storybook Cosmetics brushes. They are really heavy. Like, they are really, really heavy for eyeshadow brushes. This one is a little pencil. I've not used these at all. I've just looked at them and felt them, and they feel really nice. The little angled one, which I'll probably use the least or something, I don't know. Nice little shader brush to pack pigment on. This like fluffy contour brush, and this just regular straight up fluffy brush. I just cannot talk. So I think we're gonna start with the fluffy brush, and they're really loud. They're really strong and hefty. There's a bug in my room. Cat, why don't you eat the bug? Eat the bug. She's not very good at eating bugs. So let's see, move the mirror so I can actually see it. That might be helpful. We're gonna use Isabel in my crease, fluffy brush. I've noticed that on the, oh, I'm totally out of frame. Let's see. Yeah, okay. So when you, ooh, that's nice. It feels nice on the eye. But like, there's lots of powder in the pan, but like, there's no fallout like on my face. Okay, I normally don't do my eyeshadow like this. This is just weird for me. But I like that. I did notice that with these eyeshadows, you do need a primer. I've just been using an eyeshadow primer from NYX, and that's been working fine for me. Because when I used them without a primer, they didn't stay on my eyes very well, and I don't have like very oily eyelids, but you do need to use that primer to just keep everything glued down. So this is like the official last time I'll be using this palette for a while, because I do really want to move on and use some other palettes. Next, I'm going to use the little pencil brush here with Violetta, just a little bit right in the crease. You're not gonna end up even seeing it, I bet, but you know. This one's a little pokey. Why is it pokey? It's a little, I don't know, maybe it's not really meant for the crease. It's a little pokey. We'll have to try this again, like on the lower lash line. But so we're gonna use Voldemort's wand. And what we're gonna do, we're going to pack. It's heavy. It's kind of awkward to hold because you kind of want to hold it here, but that's like really far away, I feel. But like, I don't know. I'll have to get used to them. But we're gonna take Muse, and we're just gonna pack it on the outer third of the lid.
I like this color. You think it might be a bit intense. That's what I thought when I was first watching them. But it's really, really nice, I think. It's one of my favorite colors out of this palette. And it's not what I thought my favorite colors would be. It's really nice, just like chocolatey brown with sparkle, but like a hint of red as well. It's just so nice and like seasonally appropriate.
I'm in love. And you just kind of have to tap the pan to get the pigment on. Like, this is one of the only shades that I've got the teensiest bit of a dip. I mean, you know, I've only been using this a month, and I've not been using this palette every single day. I've been trying to, but you know, some days I just don't give myself that much time in the morning. So I just go into my little Fig Z palette and like splash on like 2 shadows and then go. Then we're gonna use the other side of the brush to pack on Marina, which, guys, I thought this would be like so dark, but I love this on my lid. It is just like, seriously, one of my favorite shades. As again, like this is a look that I did most often, I think, while using this palette this month. It's just so nice, and these pigments, like, I keep saying pigments, but they are very pigmented, but these shadows just like go on, and you don't have to work very hard with them. This brush, I feel it's tinier than my other one, and it's really heavy. I don't know, I thought this would be the brush I'd use the most, but it's really heavy, and it's kind of hard to hold. Like, it's hurting my hand, and I shouldn't be hurting my hand to pack this on. There's no, I just can't grip this properly. I don't know. It's a little slippery. I don't know. Maybe just a really fun collector's piece. I did like the fluffy brush, but you know, fluffy brush again.
Just bringing a little bit more of Isabel back into the crease.
Blending everything together so it doesn't look like I just slapped it on, which I did. I'm gonna use a big fluffy brush under the lower lash line because there's still shadow here. I'm gonna take the pencil-y brush again, go with some Muse, and drag that under my lower lash line a bit. And then we're gonna use a little angled brush. This is the only one, but the ferrule on this one isn't completely sealed in. No, that's like not visible at all for you guys. But it's the only one that's just the teensiest bit wiggly. But we're gonna go into Hollywood, this first shade here. We're gonna...
You do what you do.
And that's it for the shadow portion. I really do like this palette. I mean, it's got a few cons, I think, but mostly pros. If you're able to get a hand on it, I suggest it, except again, like I said, don't spend hundreds of dollars on it. It's not worth that. But if you're able to get it, do so. I'm going to pop on some mascara and my glasses, and I'll be right back. So let's talk a little bit about these brushes as I throw them on the ground. I really like the idea of these brushes. I just don't quite know if everything was executed perfectly. I really like this fluffy brush. It's really nice to hold. I think this one's the Elder Wand. This one was really nice and easy to hold and use. I feel like it's not maybe the best of a fluffy brush for packing pigment on into your crease area, but like if you just need to blend things out, this would be great. I really did like this one. This little shader brush, I don't know if using Voldemort's wand was just the best idea for this. It's really heavy. It's like so heavy for an eyeshadow brush, and unless I hold it all the way down here, which I guess I could do, but that seems, I don't know, I just feel very far away from my shadows, like from my eyes, and holding it up here is really awkward because it's kind of slippery and it's really back heavy. So I don't know. I didn't get a chance to use this like angled fluffy brush, but there's like something in here that is pokey. There's like a couple of the hairs that are like, you're not gonna be able to see it, that are like stuck together in there, and I don't know if that'll come out if I wash this brush, but like it's pokey. Speaking of pokey, there was also something pokey in the little shader brush, but I think that, I mean the little pencil brush, but I think that's just the pencil brush. It's very firm at the point. I don't know, this one's also back heavy back here, but it's not the worst, but I guess this is more for you know, details or under the lash line or something. But this one I liked pretty well. This one's good too. This angled brush is nice, and I feel like I can actually get a secure hold on it. I mean, of course today use it for as like a small detail brush. I didn't really use it as an angled brush is normally used, I guess. I don't know. Overall, the collection of these brushes from Storybook Cosmetics I'm pretty happy with. For it was like a $60 purchase, and it took a long time to come because it was all a pre-order, but they're really cool. They're just so heavy. Like this is, I mean, I know I said that like 1,000 times, but this is really heavy eyeshadow brushes, so I don't know if you'd want to like travel with them unless you're going to a Harry Potter convention or something, but they're really fun. I know I'll definitely get the most use out of these three. This one I'm more concerned about because of the Voldemort wand at the end, but maybe I'll try holding it down here at the bottom and we'll see how I feel. This is just like a first impressions of these. I'll do a more detailed review later. But for now, I want to get into what I'm going to be using for the next month, which is my Modern Renaissance palette, again by Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this one, I'm like so freaking excited to get into. I didn't talk about the brush from the Master Palette by Mario palette, but the brush that comes with, it's actually pretty nice, and just from feeling this, I think this one will be too. Like, you know, it's a fine enough brush. So let's just take a quick look at these lovely shadows without blinding everybody. I'm really excited to be using these ones here and this one, and then of course, you know, the gold one. I love gold, but I'm really excited to be trying these more purpley red colors. Yeah, I am really excited to use this. I mean, I'm not gonna swatch now, but like if you guys want me to swatch these, which I'm pretty sure you've seen them swatched on pale people before, but if you want that, same with the Master Palette by Mario, let me know. Otherwise, I think that pretty much concludes this video. We did my eyeshadow, we talked about the brushes, we talked about last month's palette, and we introduced this month's palette. So as always, I hope to see you guys again next time. If you're wondering why I didn't make the bed, it's because the orange one decided that she's gonna chill right here. So the bed is unmade and lumpy. If you have cats, you know, you can't disturb the cat once they've decided where they're gonna sleep, and that's what happened. I hope that I will see you guys again next time, and until then, be well, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.